Hi Otters, I'm Cecelia with the Technology Help Desk, and these are your tech tips for Tuesday, courtesy of the Division of Information Technology here at Cal State Monterey Bay. Have you ever heard of cyber hygiene? While it may sound like we're talking about your bathing routines, cyber hygiene is a group of practices used to keep your privacy safe while online. We are here to give you some tips to up your cyber hygiene level. Good cyber hygiene starts with your passwords. Make sure that you use complicated passphrases that incorporate special characters and numbers. It's also important that you do not reuse passwords. And remember, change your passwords often. Remember to use multi-factor authentication on all of your accounts. You already use it with your school accounts, so make sure to up your security on your personal accounts as well. It may take you a few more seconds to log in, but it makes it harder to be hacked. We highly suggest using an authenticator app like Okta or a biometric identifier like your face or fingerprint. And remember, never share your passwords with anyone. Keep all software up to date. This includes operating system software like Windows and Mac OS, as well as any applications that you use and your web browsers. Updates are more than just new emojis. They include critical security patches to keep your devices safe. Install and update the virus scanner software on your computer. Update your virus software weekly, and don't forget to run regular, full scans on your computer. When using Zoom or other video conferencing software, blur your background or use virtual backgrounds to keep your location safe. Also, keep the camera on your device shut when not in use. If you don't have a camera with a cover, you can buy a cover on Amazon to slide over your webcam on your laptop. That way, if your camera gets turned on without your knowledge, it's not broadcasting your activities or location to the internet. Do not use location services on apps, or at the very least, limit it to just a few apps that use location services only while you are actively using the app. Regularly go through the security and privacy settings on your applications, especially any social media accounts. Sometimes after updates, these settings can change. Just go into the settings on the app and look for security or privacy. Restrict access of your social media posts to people you know personally. Avoid sharing personal information that could be used to gain access into your account. Don't mention or share things like your mother's maiden name, full date of birth, pets' names, children's names, and anything else that you use or may use as a security question. Likewise, do not share things like your calendar or class schedule on social media or with people you do not know personally. Remove apps and software that you do not use. Not only are they taking up space on your device, but they may have settings that are tracking your activity even though you don't use them. If recycling an old computer or phone, make sure to follow the instructions for factory resetting the hardware. If you aren't sure, always check the company's website for information on how to factory reset. If the computer has a solid-state drive, be sure the instructions mention how to sanitize a solid-state drive, as simple factory resetting may not remove personal information from that solid-state drive. The most important thing about cyber hygiene is to practice it regularly. Don't wait for Cybersecurity Awareness Month or setting up a new device to practice good hygiene. Instead of ignoring pesky update reminders, create a regular routine for updating software, changing passwords, and going through your security settings. A little time spent doing these tasks on a regular basis can help save you the pain of identity theft or ransomware attack later. Thank you for watching our Tech Tip Tuesday for this week. You can also visit us on the web at csumb.edu/IT or follow us on social media on Twitter and Instagram at CSUMB_IT. Feel free to send us your suggestions for future topics via our social media. See you next week, Otters.